That's your little robot.
See a little robot? This is my Ecovat Dbot T20, and it's just not any cleaning robot. It's actually a very powerful cleaning robot with the future of cleaning bases. Because the best feature here is actually going to be the clean base, and let's talk more about it once we show you everything inside the box. And these are going to be those mop pads. They're going to clip right inside, and that's how the robot's going to be able to control pulling them up and pushing them down to the floor. And it's a nice light color. It's circular in design. The brush roll is pretty standard here. I'm going to show you what it looks like, but it's easy to pop open and it pivots. And when you take it out, you'll notice that the brush roll itself is made of all silicone. There's no actual nylon fibers there. And if you take out the dustbin is quite small, but it does the trick because you're going to be emptying it every time it goes back into its clean station. Here are going to be your charging contact points, and that's where it's going to make sense. And this is going to be the button. And here, let's talk about the clean base station. You open that up and you look inside. You're going to notice that right in the back, there's going to be a couple of vents and a hole that's going to be able to suck the garbage out of your waste bin inside of the machine. And the hot air drying here works very well. It only takes about 2 hours maximum in my experience to fully dry the mop pads. And that's actually going to be where you're going to be storing the bag, and they have vents there, and that's just to help it prevent odors, because if you're going to be cleaning and you have garbage in there for 60 days, it might start smelling. And it's easy to pop it all back in. So this is where the mopping magic is going to happen. You have one tank for clean water, you have one tank for dirty water, and the machine is going to be able to heat that water to 131 or 132 degrees so that you have hot water mopping. And hot water mopping doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be mopping with hot water when it's on your floor, but what it does mean is that it's going to be cleaning those pads using hot water, which means it's going to be cleaner every time it goes back and forth. Because the great thing about the mopping on the X2 is that once your unit goes out, after about 200 square feet, it's going to return, clean its mop pads, and then go finish its mopping session. And it'll do that every single time it senses that its mop pads are too saturated or they're dirty. The X2 also comes with Turbo Detect 3D 3.0, and as you can see, I'm showing you that it looks kind of like a laser, and that's going to be sensing what's in front of it, and then it can help it detect and just help it maneuver so it's not constantly crashing into walls. And I do find this very useful, and if you compare it to something like an iRobot doesn't have something like that, so it normally does crash into your floorboards, and it's going to basically get a lot of the paint you have on our floorboards onto the RoboVacuum, but not here because of how those sensors work. And let's see how it works on our floor in terms of our kitchen floor for mopping. And it's going to start vacuuming, and it's great how everything here works in tandem. So once it starts vacuuming and it says, okay, it's time to mop, then it's going to focus on its mopping. And you can see that it doesn't bang into anything, even though it has the right to, and it doesn't even really have big bumpers, because I think they understood that because of that 3.0 technology in the front, it's not going to keep bumping into things. But the mop pads actually work, and you have to think about it. It equates to, because they're cleaner, every single time it gets dirty, it goes back and cleans its mop pad. It means, unlike other versions or other clean stations or other mops, like if you look at a iRobot J9 combo, that has the arm that's going to raise the mop pad, but it's good. It's going to work well if your space is like 150 square feet. But after that, the mop pad gets so saturated and there's nowhere to clean it. So then you just have no more capability after that. Here, because it can clean itself, the hot air dries faster, the hot water cleans better. So it's going to be able to do a proper, kind of like a Swiffer wet jet session for your entire home on its own. And you don't have to do anything, and that means it's very usable.
selected. Off the floor. Please put me back.
All dry
Please
already.
put me back.
All dry.
Off the floor. Please put me back.
So this is the EcoVac app, very simple to use. You just want to log into your account. Once you get into your account, you just want to add in your new RoboVacuum. So we're going to be adding in our new T20. You're going to scan the code that's going to be on your machine. Now it's going to connect, and you're going to be pretty much all set once this is finished. If you take a closer look at the app, you can see everything you got inside. This is going to be where your messages are going to be found. Once you enter the Smart Cleaning app, this is going to be what it looks like.
The new AI voice assistant from EcoVacs and your new housekeeper.
To learn more about voice commands, you could just talk to it by saying the wake word, and the wake word is going to be "Okay, Nico." Okay, Nico.
I'm here.
And you can hear that it has kind of like an Alexa vibe to it. So you can ask it to turn up the volume. You can also to do things. Inside of your app, you're going to have your voice assistant. So you can turn it on or off. That's going to be up to you. I know some people might not need it because you're just going to use it as a traditional RoboVacuum, but it's going to also be like having it tied in with an Alexa with your voice commands. So you have your voice commands are going to be to start cleaning, pause task, turn to standard mode, map out my home. You can see how it generates a map in real time, and that's using the LiDAR. So in my opinion, LiDAR is really the best way to quickly map out a home and get some accurate measurements where everything is. So you have your quick start multiple cleaning modes with one click. So you can do area, auto, furniture, custom. You have your cleaning preferences as well. Bot can identify areas that are easily soiled and adjust the cleaning parameters automatically. That is going to be the same as Dirt Detective on AI Robot. These are just new features that are coming to all the RoboVacuums, and Dbots is called Housekeeper mode. Now you can see your map either so you can see your map in 2D or 3D, have everything displayed. Other things inside your app is as you click cleaning preferences, you have your vacuuming cleaning modes, vacuum only, vacuum and mop only. If you have the mopping plates installed, you can have cleaning times. You can do 1x or 2x in terms of how many runs. You have suction power, quiet, standard, strong, and max. Now remember, if you increase the suction power, your battery is going to drop, so it won't run as long. If you want to adjust some of these settings for your mopping run, you go to Smart Cleaning. Smart Cleaning, you have your mopping pad wetness. We want our mopping pad wetness to be low. I want my mopping pad cleaning interval to be just about every 10 to 15 minutes. You can do 10 or 15. I like 15. Hot air drying, you can adjust from 2, 3, 4. 4, you're sure that your pads are going to be completely dry, but it's going to be noisier, so you can pick between them. You have auto empty. I'm going to do smart auto empty just so it doesn't always empty when it's not full and you don't have to have it wake you up. You have continuous cleaning, so Dbot will adjust its charging time based on the remaining workload, and resume unfinished cleaning tasks, so you can have that. It's going to be the level for your clean station. You have your clean water tank, your dirty water tank. You have your station features like hot water washing, which is very cool. So when enabled, Dbot will use hot water to wash the mopping pad as an improved cleaning strategy to better clean the mopping pad. And then you have water efficient washing, and you have deep washing if you want to change how deeply you clean your clean pads. So let's get it started. So what's our verdict? Well, for the Dbot T20, I would say that the RoboVacuum is good. The clean base is very, very good, and it's the first of its kind, so I do give props for Dbots for that. It is quite innovative. It's a giant leap in terms of what the clean base station and the expectation of a clean base station is, at this price point, because it is not the most expensive robo vacuum. We have already seen it on sale close to $5.99 at the time of this video. So at that price, it is very good, and it has a high amount of suction power. It has the intelligent mopping system. It has advanced cleaning features. The app is easy to use. It records the path that your robot vacuum takes. T20 is showing us that the future of robo vacuums is not necessarily in the robo vacuum. It might be in the accessories. So with that, thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. We'll get back to you. And please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help support our channel. And I'll see you soon. This is David with the French Glow signing off. Bye, bye, bye.